Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
You can just do lane ganks, super underappreciated, but going through lane into the side lane brush here, as long as your top laner is keeping track of the enemy top laner's trinket wards, can be super. Doing all those really annoying Udyr things, and he's starting it off here with Olaf with a little bit of doing a little proxy farming there as well, but Armeo's going to move right in, and off of the oh, he's coming out through the gate now. Maybe there's a roam. He's going to link up with Armeo. In day one, of course, it's only just one game. Oh, Tactical, though.
The curtain call's opened up. Tactical gets ulted on top of ulted. The first blood goes back over to Masu with the curtain call. Ready to go.
Yeah, trying to get your timers down for packages is one of the biggest things. Busio had no flash.
Pull! Busio's in some trouble. The crash down, crashes right on him. And Armeo is the one to pick up the kill. Now with a man advantage and a package advantage, you would have to think Immortals can secure this Drake. Mass just gonna fly back into the mid lane, going in on Jensen. Finds a lot of
a giant damage modifier on Q, and so Q smite for Rel, if you let him do an attempt at a 50-50 is huge, but nice little push out there from FlyQuest. They force him away.
Yep, bringing in Busio and Jensen just a second or two earlier. Made it so they were able to get that done. Yup! There's no follow-up. It doesn't mean a damn thing, but he hit it, and that's what matters. He's going to guarantee he can do just that. Another ward placed down over the wall there from Busio as he's trying to get rid of some of the vision that Immortals are setting up. Minion wave about to crash into the turret. Inspired is here. Ole now could be in some trouble, but Tactical's the one getting focused. Armeo coming in with a Magnet Storm as Tactical tries to get all the way out. It's Armeo who has to sacrifice his life as Immortals were not ready for the reinforcements from Fly.
Of pushing power nowadays, and so Immortals gonna try and snag this one up, try and get their first tower for them with the use of that Herald.
Jensen with an advantage in HP over Mask. Okay, they might have missed the Ash Arrow, but it don't even matter. Jensen gets the better of him in the Corki Azir matchup.
So Jensen will be very confident split pushing, as well as having FlyQuest group up for these dragons. So it means Jensen will be very confident split pushing, as well as having FlyQuest group up for these dragons. So
Immortals utilizing the strength they know they have with that to clear away this vision. Make sure they maintain priority over this bot side. River, nice pull coming out from Ole, and Inspired is immediately bursted down. Busio and Masu now have to fall back as the teleport comes in. Castle's ready to reinforce. It's 5 men from Immortals here in the bot side River. Mask went back over into the mid lane to push the wave out and apply a little bit of extra pressure as FlyQuest brings up Bwipo and Jensen from the bottom lane. However, another beautiful pull from Ole means Bwipo's in a bad spot. The curtain call opens up and Ole's the target. Everybody else falls in to protect the president, and they still can't block the bullet. Luckily, the president's wearing a football helmet and he's still gonna walk away. Now Armeo going in. He tries to hit the Q flash, but it ain't gonna work. Jensen escapes, and now Immortals are right back onto the Drake. There is no Jhin ulti. There is no Ashe ulti. Immortals are still trying to burst this down before Inspired is able to make his way back into the fight. Castle with a little bit of damage up the wall as Immortals get the Drake and have to get out. Everybody can
poking out, but he's fine. As he said, he's got the protective gear on, and they were able to at least get the dragon and then get out, although they did lose a tower for it.
Jensen going in big after Mask. Manages to hit him there with a shuffle. Busio showing up to guarantee it as FlyQuest find another pick here in the bottom lane. Nearly 3,000 gold lead now. Jensen, 3 out of the 4 kills for the team here on the Azir.
This is another one of the big stories. People were
pulling up the Rift Herald here in the mid lane. Gonna just use that one. It's no driver. Self-driving car crashes right into the turret, takes that one out. Immortals are all sorts of stuff, just chomping them. All right, FlyQuest is invading the enemy blue jungle now. They want to steal away this buff. Remember, now that Baron's on the map, we're at that point of the game where the buff becomes team-wide. Stealing these away can just help a ton. And there it is, all 5 going on. We're finally seeing a couple pings over in the area. The Baron's at about half HP. Ole's gonna lead the charge. He'll look for a pull on somebody. Baron down to 1,200. It's already gonna be smited. Immortals was too slow and Baron was too low. Armeo was already down. Bwipo survives and Castle can't do a thing. The volley in his face makes him no more as Mass, Tactical, and Ole have to try to get out in there too, right as the Baron goes down and they deal with Armeo because the piercing arrow just barely missed him that was flying out there from Tactical. He was at such low HP and the Varus having 2 lethality items, I feel like that would have taken him out.
Oh yeah.
But nice little dodge from Bwipo to guarantee that they didn't lose anything there. 5,500 gold lead for FlyQuest. They're also is going to have a very easy time contesting this, but they're still moving up, looking like they want to. Dragon already secured, though. That's another
pulls and is constantly finding Armeo, hitting him with the Ashe ultimate. Again there by Dragon, just making sure he's not even gonna get anywhere close to stealing it. And FlyQuest, it sets them up with Dragon Soul Point, with the Baron buff in their hands, so that Whippo can split push on bottom side as well, up to the tower. Let that cannon minion do some work for him, and they go B.
Yeah, Immortals thought they were going to try to hard force this. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Ole for Inspired. You'd rather have the jungler killed off than the support, so I guess you can call that all right, but I don't think FlyQuest is done quite yet.
Try and get some real comeback money going.
I mean, there's still that problem that you talked about a little bit earlier, though, with Whippo here on the Olaf. This guy has so much pressure in the side lane. He's up 50 farm against his lane opponent in Castle with the Aatrox. And Castle now just getting wombo comboed with the arrow. Not going to hit in time. So Castle can get away, does use the World Ender there. And considering he's forced back, it's so easy for Jensen to take out the tier 2 turret here on the top side. Immortal's going to do the same thing down in bottom lane and at least get themselves an objective bounty.
And that's exactly around Baron. The Hail Mary play for Immortals isn't really open to them of trying to rush the Baron down. They get a pull.
Yeah, the pull on Whippo, though, is not quite the one they want. Mask is going to be focused down to the front line before anybody else, and Castle is not strong enough to zone away the rest of FlyQuest. Whippo is still berserking through enemy lines with the Ragnarok and finally wears away, but Armeo is going to die. Jensen dominating 9-3 game, 2-for-0 fight. FlyQuest marching down the mid lane. They pulled in a rabbit hole.
They also have damage here to back up the scout.
I mean, they got such good enemy players as their picks. The jungler, so there's no steal potential. The Corki, so there's no poke or package threat. Probably the best two guys you could have eliminated there if you could only get two. Tactical, that was cute. Everybody down to the Drake now. It will be exactly what you said, my friend. It's a Baron into an Ocean Soul. I like the attempt there from Tide for highest kill participation on their team. We've been hyping up the Jensen Azir because, yeah, he's 6 out of the 9 kills, but 7 kill participation for both bottom laners. Ole again is going fishing and catching a damn shark. Inspired ends up getting the kill, and Whippo leads the charge. It's 2 dead on FlyQuest with a long-range snipe. Double kill back over to Inspired to make it 3. Whippo is not done, but Immortals sure are. FlyQuest pushing straight onto the Nexus turrets now, as Mask will not stop anybody. FlyQuest still pushing this one as Jensen, he does not fall. He has the stasis to guarantee that he stays alive. FlyQuest still has all 5 players in the enemy base. Immortals tried, but Immortals died. FlyQuest gets themselves a 2-0 week 1.
When did they give Olaf an 800 range dash, Flowers? That seems scary.
Pretty OP.